Hey everyone, Uzzy checking in. Finally my first video is here. I didn't know what to really do, so I just went with a vlog style video, to be honest with you, of me working out on my chest, arms and abs day. To be honest, it was a bit longer than expected at 13 minutes, but I'll get better at editing and making the clips, making the highest quality possible. Even as commentating, if I bore you, I apologise. But anyway, here I'm starting with a few warm-ups at 60 kg before moving on to a little bit more of a working set. Now, I'll have my partner here. He's not really there to spot me, but really he's just there to say if my form's okay. I then went on to try 100 kg. This time I only got 3 reps. I usually get a few more. But I was fairly lower carb as I just started my cut. But that's no excuse. I'll get more onto why I'm cutting and everything in another video. It was fairly decent. I'm trying to work more on my bench. I might get some elastics. Tell me if they're worth it. To try and improve my bench. Because by the end of the summer, or maybe more because I am cutting now, my strength's going to go down a little bit. I do want to improve my bench, maybe to 120. Anyway, next I moved on to these dumbbell incline presses. Now I've always preferred dumbbells to barbells just because I feel like I can stretch out my chest more and I can also squeeze more on the top. Be sure, remember not to set the bench too high on the incline, then it might turn into shoulders. So this is about a good level for me. I was really feeling it, trying to focus, trying to come down slowly. And also, I never knew, until recording myself, that my left arm was a little bit higher than my right. I had no clue when I was actually doing it. But this is why I say you should record yourself, because you can just see little things that you never knew you'd do. So, not only record yourself if you're going to upload or show people, just for your own benefit, just to see if your form's okay, and keep trying to improve yourself and actively criticize yourself. I was now getting warm and the hoodie came off while doing these flies. Now, I tend to hold it a little bit higher than the handles, just because I feel like I can get more, I don't know if it's just psychological, but I feel like I can just get more chest activation rather than using my arms. I wanted to hit some lower chest, so we did a few dips, also to warm up the triceps. I didn't really like this angle. I'll get better at the angles, so I switched it to this one. Much rather prefer it. I can see how deep I'm coming. I'm coming about parallel and not locking out on the top. Right now I do this weird thing where I switch my feet halfway through the set. I've just had a habit of doing that since day one. We supersetted those dips with some push-ups, good old-fashioned push-ups. Now I'll do 5 normal ones, then 5 a little bit wider, before finishing off on 5 close grip ones, which I just about get out. I should probably do these first because my triceps feel a bit burnt by now. I was still feeling underworked, so we did another finishing exercise, this cable press, and I don't know if it was because it's my first time recording, but I kept looking over at the camera and I had a little bit of a shaky form. I think I was focusing more on how it looked like on the camera rather than the actual workout itself. And for me it's a must at the end to finish off with this exercise. I don't know what they're called, I learned them on a YouTube channel and they just feel great. If you know how to do them, if you know the form, it takes a little bit of practice, but it's a great feeling in the midline of your chest. I always feel like a bro when I work this muscle, but biceps are still very important to do, and I recently incorporated this movement into my routine because I can feel the muscle lengthening and shortening in the right way, plus keeping my core very engaged. Next, put my snapback on for a heavier set. Now I'm starting to use some momentum here, but that's okay. As long as the muscle that should be working is feeling worked, and not something else, then you're good to go. Finding good lighting here to do my pinwheel curls. Now admittedly, my arms do look a lot bigger when doing this exercise, but who cares? It's a bit of an ego booster, but I love it. And it is a good movement for the outer head of the bicep, no doubt about that. I got more strict with my form this next set, and I kept the dumbbells still and in front of me, doing them both at the same time. Now at the end there, you could see I was getting tired, so swaying came into it, using some momentum. But that's why I saved the triceps for after biceps, to give that muscle a rest from the whole chest part of the routine. Now this movement, the overhead tricep press, I never really liked it when I first did it because my elbows used to hurt, but like anything, I kept practicing it, and now it feels like it works my inner tricep like it should. Now I told my partner to go over to the cable machine and do some rope pushdowns while I went to go and get some water, and then he started doing these. I looked at him and I thought, okay, why not? So I'm actually quite glad that we did them because it felt really good. Now it's actually quite funny and embarrassing seeing your facial expressions on camera, because you never really know at the time how you look like to other people, but there you go. We had to get back to the routine and actually do the push downs that I told him to do. So this is the most common exercise for triceps. I used to do them all the time and completely neglect inner hip tricep movements. But they're a classic, you cannot go wrong with them. As long as you keep your elbows tight and close to your body, you'll do great. I'm getting really tired now. I think the gym was closing in about 10 minutes. I was just staring at the rope there, thinking, when's this gonna end? Now, abs. We stayed in the same spot as everyone was leaving and we couldn't be asked to move around. And we did this on a moderate weight. We do it quite heavy to moderate weight, trying to keep your back straight and coming with the elbows all the way to the ground. Now, what me and my partner do is we basically do our age for reps. So I'm 21 years old and I have to do 21 reps. He's 18 and he has to do 18 reps. We sometimes do an extra one for good luck. I don't know how many I'm on. I think I've lost count now. Now I'm not great at this movement, but hanging leg raises, my grip was starting to give way and I was tired, so I took a little break. That's how I take a break. Halfway through, trying to come down slowly. Not as slow as I thought at the time. And more importantly, trying to bring your hips up into the movement. That's when your lower abs get activated. I don't even know what to call this movement, but it's a great finisher, and I do them after every ab session. Now, we've done upper abs, lower abs, and now we do a little bit of both with these V-sit type sit-ups on the bench. Good for some balance, coordination as well. Now I had to do it, a bit of posing at the end. The gym was basically empty and I found my favourite, best spot in the gym to do this, under good downlighting and a big mirror in front of me. Judging by this, I've still got a lot of work to do on my poses. I was quite happy with myself at the time, so I'll get a proper posing update for you guys. Anyway, that concludes this video. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you in the last clip. Everyone, was there checking in. Just came back from my late night workout. It was a chest and arms day, as you've seen in the clips.
Got a little bit of a pump going on. The light is not great. You might be able to see. Anyway, yeah, I just had my last meal of the day. It's quite late. It's midnight. And I'm just about to have my shake before I go to bed. I'm trying out some Hydra 6. Little sample, never tried it before. It's half isolate and half casein. So, good for the night, I guess. First time ever tasting this, so here it is for you guys. Not bad, chocolate flavour. It's actually quite nice. I might look into that one. Anyway, I'm having that with some groceries I just brought. On the way back, I thought I'd pop down to Asda. It's a store we have in the UK. And so I'm having my shake with some skimmed low-fat milk. What else did I get? I tried these a few weeks back and I thought, that's not bad. 20 grams of protein in there. So I got 4 of these, 2 in raspberry, 2 in strawberry, some yogurts. Had to get myself some multivitamins, so got me some omega-3 fish oils, cod liver oil, and normal multivitamins. To make my eggs in, got some cooking spray. What else? Oh yeah, ran out of peanut butter a while ago, so I had to get some organic ones of them. And macros were probably the best on this brand. Fat's always going to be a little high. Protein was also quite high. So, have that tomorrow. And yes, I was really looking forward to this one. Finally, it's come to the UK. My favourite drink, Monster in the big can with a resealable top. They should make it in the blue. I personally prefer the blue Monster. So, gonna have this tomorrow. It's not gonna taste any different, but I'm still looking forward to it, you know. And don't know why, but I got a small can of deodorant because get a bit stinky after the gym. Come on. Anyway, yeah, so I need to get myself some sleep. I was just on MyFitnessPal and macros looking okay. I'm on the 3rd day of my cut, so it just started. And today I was a little over on my carbs, just a teeny bit under on my protein, but I'll make up for that tomorrow now. I've eaten enough, I'm full. Probably have like 2 of these or something. But yeah, I don't know if you can see for yourself right there, I'm on it. But anywho, I'm gonna get to editing this video. Hope everyone's having a good time. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, share the word around, and I look forward to making more for you guys. Catch you in the next one. Peace.